Last time on Eidolon POP, Sloane regained control of Starter Riot by confronting her issues head-on. But only after it had burned up the very fabric of the universe and destroyed her body. She died, but got better, reviving in the estate. I'm sure everything's gonna be fine. Anyway, yeah, so last time everybody died. The end.
Hey, I died least.
You died and came back to life.
Do we want to do ties or not?
Yeah, let's update some ties real fast here. Let me just Ty, did you have any ties you wanted to update?
Yeah, the James one is completed. James likes rules too much. I want to get the XP for that and change that into James has much to learn about taking chances.
James has much to learn about taking chances. +1. Alright, yep, mark XP. And was that it?
There's also Sloane's, but I don't know if we have to, conversation to make that work.
Yeah, you didn't really have any direct conversations with Sloane. You had that bit of, where she said she's an asshole, and you said I'm an asshole too, but I don't know if that was...
That's not...
I guess you tell me if that was it,
I don't think that's super it, although that may be, the later...
That sounds like the lead into it. That'll be good setup for when it does happen.
I do want to change the Ursa one, since it's been forever, and I do think Ursa is changed.
Okay, yeah.
Ursa needs friends outside of this group.
Oh...
Outside of this group.
I definitely originally envisioned her having them, and then then all this happened. Then we played.
All this happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Fabby, did you have any ties to update?
I have a couple. I think we're finally pulling the trigger on Sloane, and it goes from Sloane has my back and I have hers no matter what to Sloane finds me useless.
Whoa.
Finds me useless.
Fuck.
I mean, Starter Riot did basically say that.
And then when Ursa tried to help Sloane said no.
Yeah.
Things get spicy.
James is fine. Quentin's still the same. Alexis changing to Alexis is a better friend to Sloane than me.
Alexis is a better friend to Sloane than me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Alexis stayed despite Sloane telling her not to, when Ursa didn't. So in Ursa's mind, that makes Alexis a better friend.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's it. Yeah, just those two.
All right. Mike, how about you?
Oh,
If the answer's no, that's fine.
yeah, I don't think anything's really changed on my end.
Okay. Alexis?
Mine have not changed either.
Okay. And Sloane?
I think the one that has really changed... Well, I think there are two that have changed. Mm-hmm. Alexis had Sloane's back a lot last episode.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to change that to Alexis is a better person than I am.
Okay. Is a better person than I am. And that puts her to +3.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to change Quentin. I'm going to boost him up also.
Oh, I'm not... Did you have a Quentin tie at all?
Did I? Oh, did I not?
I think you didn't. If you did, it got deleted at some point,
well, that's okay, whatever. I'm going to form a tie with Quentin, because we had a nice little moment as the world was melting around us in a car.
Yeah.
And it is going to be, Quentin isn't a complete fuck-up.
Isn't a complete fuck-up.
I'll take it.
Perfect. And is that going to be it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, sorry, I just thought of what I want to add. I'm very sorry.
No, you're fine.
Could I add one for Caroline?
Okay, yeah.
Caroline is better at this than Quentin.
Oh, facts.
Not wrong.
Quentin. +1. All right, great. Okay. Let's get in here. Where are my notes? Ursa.
Hi.
All right, so I know that in general, You look back very negatively on your past when you were in the Undertow. Mm-hmm. But if you had to say, what was the best part about when you were alone?
There was no one to disappoint.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Do you feel like preoccupied with disappointing people?
Yeah. I mean, okay. Everything I do is to try and not disappoint people, to make sure people don't get tired of me, bored of me, annoyed by me, done with me, and then I'll just end up alone again.
Yeah. Is the stress of dealing with other people's expectations and judgments of you worth what you get out of it?
Yes, of course.
Okay. What do you get out of it?
Companionship, the feeling of not being by yourself, the feeling of having someone to depend on and that can depend on you, the feeling of being wanted, needed, cared for, cared to.
Why is being by yourself so bad?
It's how my earliest memories are long of me being by myself with no one else for longer than I cannot tell how long they are. Mm-hmm. I sometimes say 3 years, but who knows? Maybe they were 20 years. They just stretch forever.
I see. Alexis and Ursa. What the fuck just happened? You handed Sloane the Heart of Glass document, and it's like you blinked and she's gone, and the document is just like drifting through the air and like falling slowly to the ground.
What? Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out to grab it.
Yeah, you catch it.
Okay, it's in my hand. It's firm.
Mm-hmm.
What? What?
So we're back here, huh?
So let me be clear. You have the last thing you remember is handing Sloane that document.
Okay.
We might have to change those ties then.
But I remember Sloane existing, right?
Yes, you do. Everything...
Give me a second, because I had been preparing for 2 weeks to play the pressed Ursa. And I guess that's not gonna happen. Or at least not right now, so I need to change my brain for a second. Ursa was gonna be in her feelings, in her emotions, not talking.
Right.
Let me go back to 4 weeks ago?
I think there is perhaps an echo of the feelings you had from last time, but, like, there's no concrete memory of why you would feel that way.
Shit. No.
You have her number, right, Ursa?
Yeah, yes. I tried calling her.
Straight to voicemail.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, please, Zoe, give us Sloane's voicemail recording.
I was about to ask if you wanted it.
Perfect.
Yes, please.
Okay. Hey, this is Sloane. Why? And that's it.
Perfect.
Hey, it's me, Ursa, your friend. You were in front of us, and you're not anymore. Did you what? Hey, is this me? Did I do this? Because I took you to the Undertow with me that one time? Fuck. Did I do that? She says, did I do this to the voicemail, and then looks to Alexis. Did I do this?
I don't think this one's on you, but it is pretty weird, and it happened right after I said Teoth. So maybe Teoth did it.
No, stop it. After you said the T word. No, never mind.
Teoth?
No! Ursa throws a plate of pancakes. She was ready to pick. She was like picking them up, cleaning the table to try to distract herself, and then hears Teoth again and like drops it on the floor.
Quentin and James, you were sitting in Quentin's living room. Quentin was lecturing you, James, about tarot cards or something, and then there's like a shift or something, and it's like you blinked and things are slightly different. The light is coming through the window differently. Caroline was upstairs before, and now she is standing in the kitchen, and she looks just as confused as either of you.
Did you two feel that?
What the hell just happened?
Did we do a jump? This seems like we did a jump in reality? Or maybe it's just a light thing?
Okay, jumps are a thing now.
The clock did say 9, and it says 10 now, so...
So what, is this some click shit? Like, what happened?
I don't know, but, I mean, it seems like it's probably some click shit.
That touchstone we all use.
Hey, wait, hey, kid, how old are you?
I forget what I said I was, maybe 20?
Oh, this is James. James is,
right.
Soft, fresh June scene?
Okay, any of those is fine. Why are you familiar with the Adam Sandler comedy Click?
I mean, it's one of the most popular movies of all time, of course.
Oh, Lord.
I hate this universe.
Yeah, we're creating a hellscape.
It was the first movie to make $1 billion.
God damn it. It's true now. Yeah, alright, yeah, I guess you'd know Click then. Alright. What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know everyone's, like, stuff. Do any of you have a time power Eidolon?
Not really. Like, my thing's a clock, but it doesn't really do time shit.
Okay.
It's more of an aesthetic choice.
Yeah, as far as I know, none of them have time or space powers. Or reality warping powers. Right?
Well,
That's a relief in the general sense, but it does mean I have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Should we call the girls and see if they're doing okay?
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah. I try and dial...
Quentin, you see when you pick up your phone that you have a missed call from Sloane.
Oh, okay. I play the voicemail on speaker.
No voicemail.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's a voicemail, but it's just like a half second of silence and then hang up immediately.
All right, this seems bad. Sloane isn't answering her phone, but she did call us, which signs points to they are screwing stuff up. They are probably screwing stuff up somewhere.
Yeah. You do see the timestamp on that missed call is during that hour that seems to have vanished.
Yes, and it looks like he pulled it up dramatically. This was sent during the missing time.
Why did you say it like that?
I really was hoping I would have like figured something else out by that, or one of you would have been like, "Aha!" Therefore, but no, this was the missing time. That's probably a clue, right? That's a clue.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Do we know how to get a hold of either of the others? I don't think Alexis has her phone anymore, and Ursa's in the same boat as I am.
Remember, you have this character. You have my number from that text from 4 weeks ago.
Sorry.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. James tries to call Ursa.
Ursa picks it up without looking. Goes, "Oh my God, Sloane, are you okay?"
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but it's me.
Oh, hey, James.
What happened?
Sloane was here, and then she wasn't.
What do you mean?
She was saying a word that we will not repeat, Alexis, and then she disappeared.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna need to know what the word was.
Ursa, do you consent to me spelling the word?
Just say it once to the phone, and I push the phone like away from me, like if it's gonna start shooting or throw fire into Alexis.
Teoth, Teoth.
Ursa checks to see if anything else happens.
Nothing.
If Alexis disappears.
Like I said, that word still kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies, but other than that, nothing.
Yeah.
Does it give me the heebie-jeebies when I hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Told you. Bad word. Bad vibes.
Yeah, it doesn't stick good on your tongue, does it? It sounds like saying a really bad cuss to your mom.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't have one.
What a very specific feeling.
Sorry, I'm gonna need a second. Okay, so she said the word and then was gone?
Well, did she say the word, or was she just?
I was handing the paper to
the
her.
word? Yeah, no.
Wait,
She had the word in front of her in the paper, in the heart of glass paper. That's where the word came from.
Wait, so she was holding the heart of glass, and then was gone?
Yeah. 1 second here, the other one gone. We had just finished breakfast. It was really nice. We had pancakes and... Anyways, yeah. She was gone.
Okay, I think we need to regroup, because this is weird.
Yeah, ask the professor and Caroline. They're the masters of occult studies, right?
Also, they have cars. Me and Alexis don't. So.
Quentin.
Yes.
Do you know anything about a thing called Teoth?
Do I know anything about a thing called Teoth?
Yeah, you can give me a dredge the undertow.
Oh, well, it's been a while since I've done one of those. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, 9 minus 1, so 8.
8. You definitely recognize it. You know that it's bad. You know that you've dealt with it before.
Okay, so yeah, that's a big red flag for me in my deep brain. So yeah, that's probably it. Also, if we're missing an hour of time, is this the first? Perhaps a room was cleaned.
Wait, we're missing an hour of time?
We're missing an hour of time.
Alexis, we're missing an hour of time. Check your clock.
Oh, wait, what time is it? I thought it was like 9.
Check my phone.
Can we just assume the characters put the phones on speaker?
Yeah, I think I said that I did, but anyways.
Again, I don't have a phone, and I'm a millennial, so I don't want to watch.
No, okay, look at my phone, look at my phone. What does it say? Because I'm still, pointing it towards you.
It says 10.
Fuck! It was 9.
It was 9, now it's 10. We lost an hour, Sloane's gone.
How the fuck?
There's some magic curse word in every meaning of that. Yeah, Professor, pick us up.
All right, Quentin grabbed his coat.
Okay, I'm gonna say an idea. It's probably bad, but I just need to say it so that other people say it's bad, and I don't have it in the back of my head. Should we burn the heart of glass paper?
Well, I mean, what we have is a copy, right? Like, we gave the real thing to Lady Luck.
Or did you keep the real thing and gave her a copy? Anyways.
Yeah, I can revert this if it makes you more comfortable.
No, we should keep it. If it's not the real... But then how... Maybe it's not related to this. Ursa just, kind of... sits back down, but there's nothing behind her, and she just lets herself fall. And she's like, what if she's gone, Alexis? What if she's gone forever?
Well, we remember her, don't we?
What if that fades?
Sloane!
Yo, hello.
You step out of the room where you spoke with Uriel Peter at the end of last episode. You are you're in the foyer of the estate. You can see the front door, down and to your left. You're kind of on a second floor balcony looking over the area where you walk in. There's kind of a big grand staircase coming up to where you are. Mm-hmm. And, you can barely even take the room in before you hear a voice say, Sloane, how did you get here?
Fuck.
And yeah, crumpled at your feet is Joanna.
Hey, Joanna.
Where did you come from?
Talk to the fucking... Uriel? You know that guy?
Yes, I am familiar.
Yeah, he sent me here.
Wait, so you... You died then?
I think so. There was a lot of fire. Which probably doesn't surprise you, I guess.
It does not, and it is starting to explain a few other strange things that I have been noticing.
Look, I know your shit's all fucked up, and that's not your fault. And I've been just a real asshole to you, and I apologize. You creep me the fuck out, but that's not on you, and I gotta get over it.
That was a largely surprising and appreciated apology, other than the part where you directly insulted my appearance, but...
I'm trying, okay?
I recognize that, and I thank you for it. As I tried to tell you last night, I am a bit worried that I may have been too hard on you.
I mean, you did try to wipe all of us from existing.
Well, yes, that is generally the standard procedure for firing an employee.
Yeah, it's not great. It's,
Well, more to the point, though, I do think I have misplaced much of the blame and failed to really recognize the truth of the situation, which is that your party was corrupted before you ever started working here.
Beg pardon?
I tried to explain this to you last night, Sloane. It's that bear girl you've been hanging around.
Oh, shit. Okay, So, I am genuinely sorry that I've been a bitch. But that's racist. So, I'm gonna just mosey on out the door, and we'll call it even.
Well, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
And why's that?
Well, ignoring the fact that you don't have a way out of here, there's also the part where you're going to lose your memory of whatever has transpired today if you walk out the front door.
I fucking hate this place.
Why don't you come with me? I'll show you what I mean.
Fine. Okay, just...
And she whirs off down a hall. She does not take the elevator. She just kind of heads down a hallway from here. And,
But before, like, while she's not looking at me, I try to briefly summon Start a Riot to...
You can, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let me ask you this. I meant to ask this before we started. Do you think that Sloane has conquered her greatest fear?
Conquered is a strong word, but
sure.
I think she's made strides.
Okay. Do you think that her greatest fear is still accurate? Her greatest fear being alone.
I think it's been tweaked.
Okay.
I think being alone is more of a consequence of her greatest fear, which is that she will push anyone who could matter away.
Pushing everyone away. Alright, yeah, go ahead and mark XP for that.
Cool. Hell yeah.
But yeah, you can summon Start a Riot. Are you still following her?
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, me and Start a Riot, like, do a little, like, eyes meet and do the head nod, and then I release her and follow Joanna.
Okay. Yeah, she leads you down a hallway and stops in front of an open doorway. You can see on the floor there are the charred and splintered remains of a wooden door, and the threshold of the doorway she stopped at is covered in scorch marks. And beyond the threshold there is just inky blackness.
Why do you have this room?
Well, Sloane, we didn't necessarily have this room. until very recently. This room was a reflection of your perception of this morning, and it looks like you have somehow managed to not just alter it or clean it, but erase it altogether.
Is that impressive? Or
Impressive is perhaps one word for it, yes.
Okay.
I stumbled across this aberration, let's call it, and was quite confused about what could have possibly caused it, and not too much longer after that, I ran into you stepping out of the Parlor of Death, and I'm starting to get some sort of picture, though I will say an Eidolon powerful enough to do this is unusual.
Hell yeah, it is.
Celebration seems like an interesting reaction to this, but okay.
I'm just trying to deal with a lot of shit that has happened, and I'm gonna take the wins I can. What do you want me to do about this?
Well, there's not really anything to be done about it at this point. It's, as you can see, it is gone.
I mean, what, do you want me to just put some fucking caution tape on the door?
I'm not really asking you to we can get the door put back up. That's really not I'm more just trying to show you what's happened here.
No, believe me, I understand. I was there. I was at ground zero of the melting of everything. I fucking get it.
Well, let me explain why I'm showing this to you. You see, when a cleaner cleans a room, they generally retain a memory of both the old way things were.
Oh, okay, so Abby. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Right, you remember having your roommate Abby, even though you've never had a roommate named Abby.
Yeah.
But in some cases, it is advantageous for the cleaner to have an updated memory to keep up with reality. And that is a simple enough thing. All they have to do is burn up a precious keepsake of the old reality in the room after they're done cleaning it, and then as soon as they leave the estate, their memory will be updated. You burnt literally everything in this room. You didn't just burn one precious keepsake, you burnt everything that could conceivably be a keepsake. Apparently even your own flesh and blood.
Yeah.
So, if you leave through the front door, you are going to forget whatever happened here.
So will that, does that mean I forget everything?
You'll forget everything that this room represented.
So just this morning.
It will be as if whatever started this chain of events never happened, and you just sort of snapped from 1 hour to the next.
Fuck. I see what's happening here. So, to say it out loud, you're telling me I can go back to the way it was at the beginning of this morning, or I live with what happened and everything that comes from that.
That's the long and the short of it. Yes, you certainly can leave through the front door.
Can I... Okay, you keep very specifically saying the front door. What...
Well, or the back... Well, yeah, there may be other ways of exiting the premises that might not have the same consequences to them.
Alright, lay 'em on me. What you got?
Well, first I want you to hear me out. Because I have been trying to explain something to you since last night, and you keep refusing to listen, and I have finally found some sort of leverage over you to maybe make you pay attention for, one goddamn second.
Whoa. Yeah, no, I'm listening.
Wonderful. What's everyone else doing right now?
I guess I'm waiting for Quentin to pick us up.
Yeah. I think James and Quentin just loaded up and started... Actually, do we know where to meet?
You know where our dorm room is.
Yeah, you dropped him off last night.
I think this is gonna depend on Alexis. So I think depending if Alexis has moved her, told her to move, had any interaction with Ursa, is what she's doing. Otherwise, she's just still on the floor looking down.
Hey, Ursa, you doing okay? As I say, putting my pants on.
I forgot you're fucking naked this entire time. God,
this is gonna be terrible to animate when we do that Netflix deal. Okay. We're gonna have to change this anyway. The source material. What if you say you think Alexis, do you think I'm dangerous?
Yeah, of course you are. But there's nothing wrong with that.
What if I did it? What if I hurt her or erased her or sent her to the undertow or killed her? Because I'm
Now,
I'm a shade. I'm a bear monster. I'm that nightmare caricature that the guy from The Matrix talked about.
Ursa, as far as I can tell, your power seems to be hurting your enemies and healing your friends. And it seems like Sloane is a very close friend of yours. So I don't see why you would have hurt her or banished her.
Okay. She keeps looking down. Not super convinced, but has nothing to argue against.
You want to head outside, get some fresh air?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you up from the floor.
Yeah.
Reach my hand out.
Yeah, she lets you. I was gonna describe an outfit, and then I remember I don't have clothes here. I grabbed the biggest hoodie that Sloane had and put it on.
Okay, yeah.
Aww.
The artifact has been passed down.
Shit, all my fan art. Kane,
Wonderful.
are you listening?
Don't yell at Kane to do fan art for us.
Now that's Sloane's hoodie, isn't it, Ursa?
Yeah, should I take it off?
No, you should definitely wear that, because as long as you're wearing that, you know she's still around.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You can give it back to her when we meet her.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. When we meet her. Yeah.
Alright, let's head out, buddy.
Yeah, okay. She's kind of just gonna follow you, not being super there, kind of disassociating.
Yeah, I think you head downstairs and find Quentin and James waiting for you there.
Ursa doesn't say anything. Ursa says, "Hi, James," but keeps looking down.
Hey, so what happened exactly? Like, when did you last see her?
Either an hour ago or 10 minutes ago?
We were all eating breakfast, and then I was looking at this Heart of Glass document, and I read off the name on it, and then nothing really happened, and I handed it to her, and she disappeared.
Yeah, she asked you for it, and then she disappeared.
So, yeah, we had the jump, too, but the professor was having me look at his book, and apparently he was hiding codes and shit in there?
Ursa does a beeline for the professor. Do you have the book? Show me the book.
All right. He pulls out the book and he's like, yes.
I mean, so the other half of that story was I decoded it, and all it said was that there was the phone in the basement.
Quentin slams his hand on the breakfast table and knocks something over. The basement.
We're in a car.
All right.
What?
Let's go to the undertow. Maybe.
Okay. Ursa's very confused, but kind of letting other people take the lead.
We're going to the basement?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like Undertow shit, right? Like an hour's jumped ahead, and our memories are weird. It seems like there's something going on under there, right?
Okay, but hold on. We don't actually have... Like, if we use the phone that's just going to call Stapleton, who will probably just try to kill us... Like,
that's fine, I can take him.
We need a different way to get down there.
I mean, there's my way, but now I'm scared that doing my way was what got her...
Well, Joanna was trying to call Sloane last night, and I told her to hang up.
Joanna! She took her. She was talking about that racist shit. She took her. Everyone, give me your hands. We're going right now.
Hold on. Let's at least try to have a plan here.
Yeah, let's
when we get in there, what are we going to do?
Kill Joanna.
Okay, that's a bad plan.
Yeah. Listen, Quentin stuck a knife right into her side, and any killable person would at least bleed, and she just shrugged that shit off.
So you're saying that 2 knives won't work? Ursa says pulling out 2 very large knives.
No, listen.
Good start. I like where your head's at, but since the last time we just utterly got completely taken out by her, I don't think.
Listen, I don't think Joanna wants to kill us, because if she wanted that, she would have done that by now. I think she needs us.
No, she definitely just wanted to get rid of us.
Then why didn't she erase us immediately?
Needs us.
She's probably going to come back to us right before we were fading and offer us a deal.
I don't know about that.
When Alexis says needs us, Quentin does the exact same motion of slapping the table down. Needs us, and then looks at the table. Is there a piano in here?
I thought you were still in your car.
Yeah, we're in a car.
Yeah, I thought we had gotten down to outside the dorm. There's a table there. Okay. There's a picnic table.
Yeah, there's a picnic table you can slam your fist on.
Slamming the picnic table.
He walked over to the table so he could dramatically slam his hand down on it.
Yes.
We pissed off Joanna, maybe. The piano lady might be someone we can lean on.
I think Ursa has 3 knives now, 1 in her mouth, 2 in her hands, and she says, "Are you sure 3 knives won't work?"
Oh no! Zoik, Scoob, how are the gang going to get out of this one? I don't actually know where in the episode Luke's going to put this thing. Hi, it's me, it's Mike, you know me. It's your boy. Luke wanted some help recording these interstitial segments, so that's what I'm here to do. So hey, if you're enjoying listening to these shenanigans, if you enjoy listening to just this bunch of bumbling idiots play a tabletop game every week, and you want to support us, hey, I just want to tell you about the Patreon, which you're probably familiar with at this point, but it doesn't hurt to have a refresher. Patreon.com/Eidolon Playtest is how you support the show. For $1 a month, you can get every episode of this show a week in advance. If you're listening on the free feed, you could have heard this a week ago, and you could be hearing the next episode of Eidolon Rock right now. Isn't that crazy? You'd be living in the future. You just crazy future person. Yeah. Just all high tech and everything. What's it like in the future? Anyway, for $3 a month, you get a bonus monthly design podcast with Luke and Molly, where they talk about the changes they're making to the game. They take the results of this here playtest, because it is a playtest. There's a reason that it's in the name. See, they called it the playtest because we're testing it by playing it. You know, you think about it. Think about it. It's real smart. It's real clever. But they're going to talk about it once a month, and for $3, you can listen to it, and you can see the GM notes that Luke writes in advance before hosting these sessions, which we usually completely decimate by going completely off the rails after about 2 minutes. But hey, at least you can know what Luke was intending to do. That's interesting, right? And for $5 a month, you get access to the current copy of the game, complete with the changes that Luke and Molly make during their design sessions that you get for the lower level. It's pretty cool. New version of the game actually just went up with revamps to the overdrive system, and they completely revamped the wild card. So that's some interesting shit right there, folks. So get your hands on it, run your own games, and provide feedback. Help the game be even better. It's just your own way of showing support, and we really appreciate it. Because also for $5, you can have your name read during this interstitial segment, like so. $5 supporters right now include Rosalind Garrow, NM, August, Tono, Jeans, James Chirenzia, Soda Juice, Kyle Wayne LaCroix, Smokey, Hannah, Sophie, Queen Cat Attack, Dragon Girl Josie, Israel Johnson, Mitchell Dill, hi Mitch, Dan, Beardo, Jenny Size, Fire Princess Lily, Jordan Sam, Paradotted, Abilene, Witsu, Celeste Jennings, Johan159, Mark Myers, Amelia Kurtz, Sky Adamchick, Morgan Spade, Eli Maroney, June B, Mitch Graham, Jacob Hathcock, Jeff Dorman, Dylan Lee, Evan, Lucentia, Virgil Purcell, Liam Conlon, Rizzy, LeClan Cleland, Ryan Ball, Ellen, Evie Helms, Stub5678, Erica Maybe, Striven, Lizzie Two Shoes, and the Z Mage. I've been wanting to do that one for months. And it is mind-blowing how many of y'all are supporting us. Like, I've been listening to Luke read that list every week, but actually seeing it and seeing how many names are in there is honestly kind of overwhelming. Like, holy cow, cannot thank you enough. Then yeah, that's all. That's it for me, except for everything else you're going to hear me say this episode. So, speaking of which, let's get back to past me and the gang. Bye!
Alright, we're cutting back to Joanna and Sloane. Joanna says, Sloane, your friend is a type of creature known as a shade. They are similar to people, but they're not people exactly. They are manifestations of the undertow, and when they have a solid form like Ursa, they usually are congealed around a particularly powerful negative human emotion. And they tend to latch on to human beings when they have the opportunity. Now, Ursa seemed relatively benign at the time, and like I explained to you on the phone, we have been rather desperate for cleaning service here for quite a while, so I was willing to see if things would work out with her, but that was clearly a misjudgment on my part and a failure to properly protect you from her.
Huh. So, hold on, I just want to clarify something. You're saying she isn't a person because she is focused and centered around negative emotions and ties herself to other people through those negative emotions?
That's sort of correct, yes.
Okay, yeah, never heard of that. That's, sure.
Sloane, I looked into each of you when you were in that dungeon cell, and I looked into your history. Until just a few days ago, you were someone who I would describe as docile, reserved, submissive, perhaps, and perhaps to a fault on each of these. But, if I apologize if I have offended in saying so, but I don't think I'm saying anything you don't already realize about yourself. But in the course of just a few short days, you have completely reversed from that and gone off in a completely opposite direction. You are reckless, impulsive, stubborn, refusing to listen to anybody else. That's quite a significant change in quite a short amount of time, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Sloane, when you were here a few days ago, and you, cleaned that room without permission, who was it that was encouraging that course of action? Who pushed you along that road?
Okay, hold on. First off, Quentin, mostly. Second off, that was an idea I had.
It was your idea, yes. But even as it became clearer and clearer that it was a bad idea, who was it that continued to
Quentin.
Defend your decisions and push you towards it? Quentin was sort of... I don't really understand what Quentin was doing. He was kind of playing
I don't think anyone did, really.
No. But one person was very resolute in enabling your worst impulses.
Yeah, sure. She had my back. She was trying to be a good friend. And, I wasn't being a good person to be friends with in that moment.
I don't disagree with you that she was trying to be a good friend, actually. The problem is that she doesn't understand how that actually works. After observing her for a few days now, I believe the central emotion at her core is loneliness. And I believe that Ursa is so desperate to fill that void that she is willing to form toxic relationships with other people that are frankly bad for both her and those around her. And it's not her fault, she can't help it, but it's been negatively impacting you more than anyone else.
So, what you're saying is that the decisions I've made are not fully something that I am responsible for. I've been egged on by her.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why I feel that I owe you an apology.
What do you want me to do?
Well, at this point I'm not really sure. I just feel that you deserve to have that information, and that you can use it to make the decisions you're going to make. Honestly, we still have quite a large number of dirty rooms in this old mansion, and if you'd want to talk about having your employment reinstated, I think that's a conversation we could have.
Okay, first off, about that, what if in our brief leave of absence from employment, we found work with another employer?
Would you get a little part-time job at that diner near your campus or something?
Something like that. But what if I have obligations that I would like to, resolve first?
Well, I suppose that's up to you, Sloane, but you know as well as I do that no one can offer the types of employment benefits that I can.
I know, but I'm trying to turn a new leaf here, and I feel like if I start out just, throwing away anything I've got, I'm never going to really move forward, Well,
if that is how you feel, then by all means, you do not have to accept the offer.
No, I'm saying, keep the door open. But I gotta put in 2 weeks, if you understand.
I do understand, yes.
Okay. First thing, though, you said there are ways out. What are they?
Well, if you leave through
the front door, back door,
front door, back door, side door, you're gonna lose your memory of what's happened, and based on the fact that you haven't done that already, I assume that something happened this morning that you'd rather not forget. If you really want to hold on to everything, then you just got to go back the way you came in.
So I have to die?
Well, no. I simply mean you need to take the door you took. And she swings up and immediately flops over again, but towards the direction of the burst open, burnt door frame.
Oh, okay. Alright. Peace! And I just run and fucking cannonball into the void.
Yeah, you do that, and you can feel... This is not like when you were here before where you were floating. You can feel yourself falling faster and faster and faster. That doorway just falls away, way up above you somewhere, and everything is dark, but you can feel, like, wind whipping around you as you're falling, and then you can see just a pinprick of light. Everyone else... Who is sitting in, like, the back seat of Quentin's van?
Well, I thought we were all...
Oh, right, you stepped outside. My bad.
Yeah. We're all, like, next to this picnic table. Ursa's trying to get everyone to hold hands.
Yeah. Sloane, everything gets too bright for you to see anything, and then you just feel a hard smack. As everyone else, it is as though a Sloane just fell out of the sky and landed on the ground next to y'all.
Holy shit, Ursa, it worked.
Jeez!
Holy cow! You fucking did it! Way to go!
Hold on, James, did you just say... Hi, everyone. Did you just say holy cow and then fuck?
Yeah, that's the real thing.
Okay.
Is this a new thing for you? Is this a new thing he's doing now?
Ursa, you can see Ursa's face trying to say words, and after a couple seconds, she gives up and takes off Sloane's hoodie.
Wait, do you have anything on under that? You can keep that on.
No, I thought she had like the clothes from last night.
Okay.
Yeah. And just like pushes it into Sloane, like, here. Sorry.
I take the hoodie and I just kind of throw it to the side and I hug Ursa.
Ursa starts crying and after a second hugs you back and she says, not too loudly, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey. Ursa, just take a breath.
I thought you were gone.
Yeah, no, it's a whole thing. I'll tell all of you. So, remember how Joanna's racist, everyone?
So it was her.
No,
Yeah.
she actually, no, Alright, everyone sit down.
Ursa sits down on the floor.
There's a tape. Okay. So, what do you all remember?
The last thing I remember is handing you that piece of paper.
Okay.
Yeah. We lost an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, Quentin and I were just having breakfast, and then suddenly time jumped, and it felt really fucking weird.
Fucking I bet. So we had a bit of an incident. I summoned Start a Riot, and things got a little out of control, and she went berserk, and unfortunately, while we were trying to put her down, I'm alive, but she kind of melted everything and everyone, including all of you. And also me, but that's kind of not the important part here. So I just want to say that is my fault. I have been an asshole to all of you to varying degrees, especially you, James. And I am sorry.
Quentin kind of cocks his head. So you say your Eidolon destroyed the entire universe?
Yeah, it was big. It was real big. Everything melted. There was like a black void. There was nothing. Yeah, Joanna said it was very unusual, which felt pretty cool, to be honest, but still.
Fucking Sloane World Ender Parker over here.
Now, Sloane, first of all, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that apology. Second of all, it seems like we're not melted, though.
Yeah, I'm guessing fucking everything reset somehow. I don't know what did it. Oh, I met the Angel of Death, by the way.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Come again?
Sick.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, he's a nerd.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I know. Oh, yeah, also, you know the paperwork that we, the whole paper room thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was, everyone who exists, death paperwork. No souls are being the estate is, like, purgatory. I found out a lot of shit, guys.
Sloane, are you saying hell is full?
No, the door to hell was open. They just can't process who should go into hell.
Is that...
Wait,
cool line, though.
Wait, so people can't die?
No, people can die. It's just fucking nothing happens now.
Well, how'd you get back here?
Special case, I guess. Cause I shouldn't exist, technically, or some shit. It's cause of the paper thing that happened when we got fired. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. He was very boring.
Well, I'd like to speak to that guy sometime, but I guess everyone's alive now, except for James and Ursa, who still don't exist, kind of.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't really do anything about that.
So the fucking paperwork room's still a mess? They're still dealing with that?
Yeah, they said, he said, I don't know if they have, like, a team working on it, but, Uriel, the angel, said that, that's something that's gonna take them quite some time. Apparently we fucked up things real good.
Hey, real quick, is that angel's name pronounced Uriel?
Uriel, I don't know.
I don't know.
Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
I've never seen it written down, but I've always said Uriel, and if it's wrong, I'd like to know.
I honestly do not know.
Great!
Well, if that place is still in disarray, then at least they haven't found our pink slips yet. So Ursa and I still have kind of an opportunity if we can get back in there.
So, two other things. One, Ursa, Joanna thinks that you are corrupting me specifically.
Sorry, Quentin laughs.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
To which...
Ursa stays quiet. Yeah.
Which, it's bullshit. I am the one who made the decisions I did, and you maybe, in trying to be a good friend, maybe were too good of a friend in that you didn't call me out on erasing someone from reality because I didn't like that they talked to me in the morning. But that's on me. That's not on you. You're a good person. You're a fucking better person than I am. So, don't worry. I have zero intention of buying into that racist bullshit.
Ursa doesn't say anything. Still sitting down, looks down, and kind of like tries to hide her face away. She's crying again.
Gonna be honest, not the reaction I was hoping for. But, you process that on your time. Whatever. But I do want to mention the other thing. I tried to be subtle, and hint that we had found work elsewhere with Joanna. I didn't mention Lady Luck, but she had no fucking clue. She was just like, where else are you gonna work? The diner? So I think Lady Luck is some serious shit.
Yeah.
Or Joanna's playing dumb.
I genuinely do not think so. She was terrifyingly frank.
Joanna sucks, but she doesn't seem like too smart of a cookie.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of seems like she doesn't know what's going on.
So, whatever deal we've gotten into with Lady Luck, it's big, y'all.
Okay. Well, I think our next step still needs to be restoring James and Ursa.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well...
Yeah, we need to get James back for sure.
And you, Ursa.
And Ursa.
No, Ursa, I'm not... No, I don't give a shit. Like, it would not be worth it for me to get my shit back if we don't get yours, too. Straight up.
Ursa starts crying again and says, sorry, I'm sorry.
Does anybody have tissues?
I go open the glove compartment.
So I had kind of a thought about the paper room, and it's a bad idea, and I'm having second thoughts about it based on what Sloane's told us. But I've been thinking. My approach has generally not been working out for me. Like, at all. The calculated, slow, planned approach just is... It hasn't been working, so I've been asking myself, what would Sloane do?
Oh, buddy, no.
Oh, buddy, yes, because it hit me. We don't actually need to find our pink slips. We just need to set them on fire.
Now, I think Ursa tried that and got choked out.
That did happen, yes.
Well, Lady Luck was just trying to keep us on schedule. So, I mean, there's a chance, like, I don't know if she would care if we went back again.
Lady L!
James,
is this cool?
I do not think that erasing the records of everything there is to keep records of is a good idea.
They can always make new records, right?
Yeah, but what if we, erase the whole world, say?
All of you get a text ding, and it's all the same message. You've all been, brought into a group text. It's from Lady Luck, and it just says, who's ready to kill the estate?
Okay, now we're talking.
Fucking Quentin's eyes go wide as dinner plate,
Is our mission attack and dethrone God?
Did you type that out in the group chat?
Yeah.
She responds, more like take a jackhammer to the throne than take someone out of it.
The implications here.
Well, I mean, fuck, I've literally got nothing left to lose. What's the plan?
That's the spirit. She responds that way regardless of whether you typed that out.
Okay, great. Yeah, because Ursa, I don't think, types anything, just says, it's y'all's call. I'll do whatever you think I should do here.
Wrong. It's my call. I'm your boss.
Oh, fuck. Whoa.
Ursa just says okay in the text message and says it out loud also.
Well, I assumed Lady Luck just, materialized. I didn't realize you were reading the text.
Yeah, no, that's coming from the text.
What's the plan, boss?
She says, well, first things first, we've got to get you down here. You could try the whole go through a door you haven't gone through before, but you wouldn't have a ride, so we're gonna have to try something a little different.
I miss my bus.
I'm going to need to get a stronger connection to all of you so I can bring you down here. And for that, you're going to need to get unluckier. I'm going to need all of you to try something risky and fail.
I mean, I erased reality.
Try to think what she says. Yeah, but you weren't really trying not to. It just sort of happened. You've got
fucking come on.
You gotta really put your heart into trying to accomplish. Try and do a flip. Can you do if you're bad at doing flips? Try to do a flip. That should do it.
Okay, guy from Spider-Man.
Pretty good at flips. Not gonna lie.
Well, then try something else. This was an example.
Oh, let me see. What's some bullshit?
If our goal is to fail, then we succeed at... No, I'm not going to overthink this.
Buddy, only one of us is the embodiment of fortune and luck. I know how it works better than you do.
All right,
Do you have Granblue installed? I don't have a phone.
I got Grand Blue. What's up?
You can just make a poll.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, try.
I've been saving my crystals for Arms Fest, but let's go.
Yeah, hand me it when you're done with one.
Okay. Are we all gonna get fucking dragged into the undertow playing Grand Blue?
Sounds like it.
Okay. I make a poll, baby. 10 poll. Let's go.
All right. We're not gonna belabor it. You get a bad pull. What's a bad pull in Grand Blue? I don't know.
It's a whole bunch of weapons and like rare characters you already have.
Who's like the least hot character in Grand Blue? You pull nothing but them.
One of there's a race. There's like a Lalafell little gnome person race. They're gross and I hate them.
You get all those.
Great.
And as soon as you do, you vanish again and your phone clatters to the ground.
Okay.
Jesus, not again.
My turn. Do a poll.
James grabs Sloane's phone so it doesn't get left behind.
Yeah. Well, yes, no, Alexis was using it to do her own poll.
Unless you all want to download Grand Blue.
Will that work?
Oh.
Like, technically you're not doing something, like, dangerous to you. It's Sloane's.
I want to see the JPEGs.
Well, it's
They're very glossy.
Currency. I don't know. Maybe you still have, like, a credit card information you could put in?
Alexis, I think you see that Sloane only had that poll queued up and she can't do any others, which is in and of itself unlucky, and you vanish.
Well, shit. Give me the phone, I'll put my credit card information in.
How do you have credit card information? Yeah.
I think for Quentin, he's gonna shuffle his tarot deck and draw the tower.
Okay, yeah. You do that and vanish.
Numbers. She's saying them out loud. Okay.
Never do that.
Who are you talking to? Also, you're not here. Okay. And then security code 000. Okay. Buy. Sure, whatever's the biggest one, let's do that.
Yeah. I think as you're trying to buy it, there's an error and it takes your money but doesn't actually give you the draws. And you vanish.
Well, shit. This is kind of where having nothing to lose really, is really biting me in the ass, actually. Well, okay. James pulls out his, needs it to breathe poker chip.
Uh-huh.
And he just, like, flips it like a coin.
Okay. I think when you flip it, you get a text that just says, "Don't forget to call it."
Heads.
Yeah, it lands on tails and you disappear. Is that everybody?
Uh-huh.
Alright, you all wake up at the same time in a dimly lit room, and in front of you is a guy with no pupils, and he has like a Vegas card dealer kind of outfit, like a vest and those like armbands.
Oh, fuck.
And he just says, "Welcome.
Yo.
Great.
Thank you.
Please, right this way." And he gestures.
You have a lovely voice.
Thank you.
Ursa walks a little bit closer to Sloane and just, like, puts her hand on the shoulder real quick and say, "Okay, I got scared again when you disappeared. Okay, sorry."
We're good. It's okay.
Yeah, you kind of walk through this dark room, and like as your eyes adjust to the different light, you see that it is a small. It kind of looks like a room in the estate, but all of the normal sort of chairs and tables and stuff have been removed. There's some bookshelves on the wall still, but all of the furniture has been replaced with game tables. Off to the side, there is a roulette wheel that is just spinning and spinning. And in front of you, Lady Luck is sitting with her feet up on a blackjack table. And she just says, "Hi there."
Ooh, nice digs.
Hey, boss.
Is this your place?
I gotta admit, Lady Luck, it's a bit tacky for the God of Luck.
No, this is kind of what I was imagining.
insult our boss. That doesn't seem like a smart play.
God, you all reek of bad luck now. I love it. It's like black coffee. It's like when you when you go to the grocery store and you walk through the coffee aisle, it smells just like that.
You do that a lot, Lady Luck?
Yeah.
How do you know what that's like?
I'm using a touchstone you'd understand.
God, I hate you so much.
Can we not be antagonistic to the person who controls our life?
Thank you, Ursa, for being the voice of reason.
You're welcome, boss.
So is that why you picked us? Because we just constantly eat shit?
Well, that's not the only reason.
We're good looking and we constantly eat shit.
We're a regular bad news
Wow, A+.
I'd like to imagine Ursa genuinely doesn't know how that phrase ends and just doesn't know why everyone else is freaking out.
Bad news class. We're a bad news class.
I swear you start with a V sound.
To tell you the truth, I could have brought you here in any way I wanted with your poker chips, but I really didn't want you stinking up the place.
With luck.
Exactly.
Makes sense?
So what is this place exactly?
Well, this is my and now your base of operations. We are in a just little room off to the side in the estate, in the first basement. And from here...
we're in the estate?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I mean, all of your work is going to be in the estate. I'd hate to give you a more difficult commute than necessary.
Well, that's kind.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You could all learn a lot from her.
Arguable. It's been a day, boss.
So sorry to hear that. And it's only 10:30. Goodness.
Yeah.
So, well, let's get this over with. Give us the deets. What's the plan? What's the goal? What are we doing?
Well, first of all, I felt like we should, talk about how this is going to work. James, we talked last night, and I thought about what you were saying about wanting time to look through the paperwork department for your poor missing pink slip. And I told you at the time that as long as you got your work done for me, I didn't really care what you did. But then it occurred to me that I don't really want to take on that kind of unnecessary risk of letting you just run around in here all willy-nilly, unless I'm getting something out of it too.
It's a good rule. Good rule before they come to the Undertow. Make them agree. It's their fault. Remember episode 1 where Quentin told them?
So, the long and the short of it is, we're here to discuss your compensation for the work you're going to be doing.
Okay.
When you do a job for me, you earn the right to sit at this table.
Okay.
Cool. It's a nice table.
She pulls out a deck of cards and a tray of poker chips from a drawer underneath of it and sets them down and starts shuffling the cards. Just please, you, after all, got me that paperwork yesterday. Have a seat.
Okay.
Ursa takes a seat.
So we playing a game?
Play blackjack or something, you fucking stereotype.
All right, you are...
Why so...
got a real attitude problem.
Like... I need to talk to you later.
Alexis, believe me, I appreciate the energy you are bringing to the room. But maybe we don't antagonize the lady who can kill us.
Yeah, but she needs us. That's why she's employing us, or rather indentured servituding us.
Okay, she needs some of us.
Alexis, I'm getting to really like you now. Can you please not get yourself killed? I don't want to mourn a friend.
Yeah, well, I think we've all been doing a lot of that lately, and it would be nice to stop.
It's blackjack or something, right, Lady Luck?
Yeah, it's blackjack.
Yeah, of course it is.
Really kind of took the wind out of my... Okay. All right.
I'm so sorry for her. I'm so sorry. I swear to you, she's nice sometimes.
I am going to put up time that I turn my back on you, and you can do whatever you like. As for what you put up in exchange, well, make me an offer. Eidolon Pop is produced by Audio Entropy. You can find us online at audioentropy.com as well as patreon.com/EidolonPlaytest. You can follow us on Twitter at EidolonPlaytest. You can follow Fabby at Fabby_Garza, Crystal at Arcane Crystal, Mike at Mike Loves Rabbit, Ty at Serious Tyberius, Zoe at Blankzilla, and me, Luke, at SSJ Speed Racer. Eidolon Pop will be back in 2 weeks on August 31st for Patreon subscribers and September 7th for everyone else. See you then!